Today's hits, today's classics, 92.3, the Fox Sugarloaf and the Green-Eyed Lady. Buenos dias, 8:42, Sergeant Preston on a Thursday morning. I got some special guests in the studio, including my cohort in crime here in the Intravision building, Mr. Aldo Acosta, weatherman extraordinaire. Hey, and you brought some guests in for me to, it's a project that you've been doing a little bit of work on here, and we're real excited to have everybody in here this morning. Tell us briefly about how your involvement comes.
Well, I met Chris. We were doing some commercials, and basically that's how I met him. From there on, it took off, and he invited me to be in one of the episodes, which I'm very grateful. And
so you're an acting legend now?
No, not at all. I'm just a little guest, a little part right there. The actors are right here in front of us.
Right. Well,
yeah, and I'll let him explain because it's a very good project, and it has to do with something that is very serious. That happens not only here in town, if nationwide. So it's about domestic violence, and But
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll bring the experts on. We have the director, producer, editor, actor. He's done everything in here. Mr. Chris Jones. Chris, welcome, buddy. You got it. And tell us a little bit about the movie, which, by the way, we'll give you a sneak peek here. The big preview is coming up tomorrow night at the El Paso Point Movies, 8300 Gateway East. That's I-10 Elite Trevino.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell us about this series called Save Me.
Well, Save Me, it's a full-on drama series about domestic violence.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a documentary a little over a year ago, and it's kind of what inspired it. I love making movies. I like acting. That's really my thing.
Right.
And so when I saw this documentary, I thought, you know what? It's just, there really isn't a lot of awareness out there. You know, that's like a lot of people, they're afraid. And most of the, when you look at the statistics, a lot of the domestic violence, there's more that goes, that's behind closed doors. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I thought, well, what if I took the whole, dream of acting and movie making and blended the two and create a fresh perspective, especially for the people of El Paso and in the area in Las Cruces and, more of the culture here. And, to provide them with situations that they can relate to. And, surprisingly, it's like, there's so many people that have already contacted me or that, have been inspired by it or that they, the most important thing was that I wanted people to know that they're not alone and that, this is stuff that happens every day in our families and our friends. And, if you ask people around, mostly everybody's gone through something like this.
Absolutely. And I, for one, applaud you very much, sir, because I know I have some people very near and dear to me who have gone through this, too. So, and I've tried to be proactive in this scene as well. And I'm so glad to see this here. Now, you brought a couple of lovely ladies in here. Avery Segapelli, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Avery, I got to, score one for the Sarge. And Kami Luna.
Yes, that's me.
Hey, all right. Well, thanks for joining us, ladies. Now, tell us about Avery and Kami's part here.
Well, Avery here plays, she's the cop counselor, and she really gets involved with the main actress, Amy, and, she's trying to, I guess, just be a little more proactive than everyone else. She's really trying to help, and it's like, she's just kind of this lonely person in her own way, trying to, do more, for everybody else. And then Kami here, she's actually new to the series. We just recently met a couple of weeks ago, and she's been helping out with a few scenes. So I'm really looking forward to having her in season 2. And total trooper, and she's actually been the first only injury on set. She twisted her ankle on the last shoot, and. So I was almost injury free for the season, but
right.
Dang, I'm sorry to break your streak.
Well, this is awesome, and this is from a real life event, as I understand it, Chris, about Amy McGee from Central Pennsylvania.
Yes, what I did was in the original documentary. If you look it up online, it's telling Amy's story. You can find it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a 15-minute version, and I think there's a longer version too. But it'll give you beginning to end. But what I did was I took little pieces from there. We made the main character's name Amy because of that. Mm-hmm. But what I've done is, with all the research that I've done, I've basically taken experiences and stories that people have told me from their lives or their abuse that they've had in their life, and I've just molded them, into the season. And so even though we follow one main couple, you still see different situations, different characters, and we're focusing on different kinds of abuse because, as you know, it's not just physical, it's mental. Verbal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And Avery, it must have been Tell me a little bit about your feelings once you got into your character.
I don't know really what to say.
Must have been pretty intense, huh?
Yeah, it is intense, and it's like I guess her involvement with Amy is just because I feel like with Amy, she's like a really close friend. Mm-hmm. So it's more than just like another person that she's counseling. It's like a personal friend. So her involvement is very personal, and I don't know how much can I reveal about it.
Right, we don't want to have to issue any spoiler alerts.
Yeah, but yeah, and she has her own past with abuse as well, and so
okay,
she kind of represents the after,
right,
I guess, of what could happen.
I
And
see.
so she really wants that for Amy, and so it's extremely personal for her throughout the whole thing. Yeah,
Exactly, and Kami, you came in, the lady with the twisted ankle here. How about your involvement with the film?
As Chris mentioned, I did just come on recently, but I'm really grateful to be a part of the entire experience. It's such an amazing project to spread awareness on such a serious and important topic.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just really grateful to be a part of it because, Chris mentioned a lot of people know on some sort of level someone who's, dealing with domestic abuse or something
Right.
like that. And so it does hit close to home to me, and I'm just eternally grateful to be part of this great project.
Boy, that is awesome. And, it's so much, Chris, too, as statistics bear out, is how much of it goes unreported as well.
Right.
So shedding light on this is ultra important. I'm so glad you're doing this. Now, again, why don't you give us a little rundown on where people can catch this? It's the series Save Me.
Correct.
And we have an installment tomorrow night.
Yes, we have 6 episodes posted online. If you go to YouTube and just type in Save Me Series, Save Me El Paso, anything like that, you'll find them. And we're also on Facebook. It's Facebook/Save Me Series. Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow we're showing the season finale, which is episode 7. And we'll be showing it there at East Point. And it'll be on 2 screens, and it's at 7 p.m.
All right, and that's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, 8300 Gateway East. It's I-10 at the Lee Trevino exit.
Yes,
right?
yes. I used to go there all the time when I was a kid, so it was really nice of them to open their doors to us.
Very nice.
Also, there's a webpage that you can. I'm sorry. There's a webpage that you can get the tickets, and you can go online. And I know I had it here. Let me see here. Okay, I believe it's saveme.ticketleap.com.
That's right. SaveMeTicketLeap.com to find out more. And Chris, Kami, and Avery, I want to thank you guys for coming by. Great project.
Thank you.
All
Thank
the
you for having
best
us
on
on.
that. You got it. It's 8:50 in the morning. Standing by. We got the Who.
Howdy, this is Lauren Hodges of Longhorn.